All right, family. Black Power is the true power with General Sarasun said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions of Black Power, Black Divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. The link for memberships is right down in the video description. Is in the chat. I want you to click it. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the membership, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, certificate programs, and courses. The first one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood. It's here for you, brothers. It's dynamic. It's amazing. It's for you. Designed by the General himself. It includes the Brotherhood of Hey Rule Roundtable live stream once a week where we sit down, you, us, the brothers, and sit down discussing very important information that is pertinent to our growth and development. Coaching calls are also available, and upcoming certificate programs and courses coming soon is also available. Check it out. Become a brother, become a member. That's right. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. Got something for you. I know you're going to like and love. Check it out. Get a discount. Shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm. GeneralSeti.com. Seti University. Over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects. All the subjects that you know and love from the General. Classic upon classic upon classic. No other website, nowhere else in the world got these many subjects, these many classics that can compare to the catalog of General Sarasun Seti. Become a member today. And everybody knows Seti popping on Patreon, popping his page on Patreon. All live streams, all fresh out the pack. We don't upload nothing. Oh, everything is exclusive, fresh out the pack, live stream on Patreon. This is what you want. This is what you're going to get. Get over there and get that work. Too raw for you too. The new Olmec Voyages of the Nile is available. Powerhouse information. Will not get it like that nowhere on the planet. Become a patron today. And all the family donated to the General, thank you. Appreciate you. You know I do. Any of the family out there would like to donate to the hard-working General, link right there on the screen is in the chat, video description. Click it, donate. I thank you. I appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it. Because you love it, share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Now, Terrence Howard. Now, this nigga came out talking about some goddamn science and shit. And I'm not going to dispute none of that. You see, I'm not going to dispute none of that. I'm not qualified to dispute none of it. Okay, but a lot of people try to shoot him down and shit, and that come with the territory. They're gonna try to shoot down any fucking thing we talk about. But this ain't about no goddamn science. I say, what the fuck? People got all type of crazy titles up there, which I'm not about to even insinuate no shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? Because when I heard it, I say, man, I know this motherfucker Terrence Howard ain't bring his silly ass on the internet and expose itself like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that he said some off the wall shit, and I really didn't want to listen. And then I say, you know what? Let me just listen to a minute. Okay, if I hear any type of, I'm gonna let the shit go and I'm out because I don't want to hear none of that. But then the nigga went to talk, and I say, okay, the nigga came hard body. He came hard body on that manhood shit, and he spit the shit like it was real. You understand what I'm saying? You can't fake it like that. And he did it on a platform where it might have been a couple of fruit cups up there, little little, yeah, it might have been a couple of strawberry shortcakes up there. You understand what I'm saying? And he still came hard body. And I say, okay, I tip my hat to this nigga. For once, the nigga might have made a comeback with that. You know what I'm saying? I think he might have, I think the nigga made a comeback with that. You know what I'm saying? He spit that shit, and that's what we was looking for. I personally was looking for somebody that's in that industry that's gonna step up and cut into that motherfucker with the machete. I don't need no butter knife. I don't want no motherfucker going there with the butter knife. You see, I don't need no motherfucker going there with the plastic fork, the knife that come up out of McDonald's or some goddamn. I ain't talking about that. I want you to come in there with that motherfucking sharp goddamn machete. Motherfucker cut a brick in half. That's what the fuck I want a motherfucker come in. And I believe he came in there. And so we're going to listen, and he's exposing what need to be exposed about Hollywood. Okay? He exposed what need to be exposed about Hollywood. And, it need to be heard. I'm not going to play the end part, though. When he get to talking, in that part I'm not going to deal with. You will have to go to somebody else's page and get some shit like that. I just ain't going to do that. And that's just how I roll. No frequency like that. But he felt the need, and that's all right. For many, they need, that need it that way. That's okay. You can get it over there on somebody else's page. It will be available for you. You just won't get it over. You just ain't gonna get it over here. I don't want none of that shit. You feel me? But up until that point, I'm gonna give it to you because you need to hear it.
Well, because losing out money, you got to take drugs. You're going through so much shit to try and deal with life. You are literally, it's an unhealthy space. And so eventually you're going to go too far. Who knows what happened to Philip? Who knows what he had to do in order to get to where he was at? There's a lot of things that people do that end up sitting and they can't get over it. And they got to keep getting high, hoping to get it out of their head. But when you lose your man card, that's the only thing I can think of. You lose your damn man card.
What is that? What do you mean by that?
You give up your ability, your right to being a man. A man don't take it, a man gives it. So when you give up that man card, you don't get that back.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
No, I'm saying what I'm saying. You.
He said, I'm saying what I'm saying. He said, yeah, I like it. He said, what do you say? He looking because that motherfucker probably sweeter than a goddamn Krispy Kreme donut.
Right to being a man. A man don't take it, a man gives it. So when you give up that man card, you don't get that back.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
No, I'm saying what I'm saying. You don't get that back. You come into this world as a man one time. You give up that right for anything, for fear of being hurt, fear of somebody doing something, for wanting to gain something. When you give up that man card right, you lose some spiritual energy that has always been pushing through. Like if a woman gives up her womanly right of being a mother and taking care of her family and do all those things, when you give up those things, but when you give up your manhood, I've never seen somebody recover from it. That was all the people that went to the puffy parties. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing. Get punked out and pimped out by some greater desire. You shouldn't have a greater desire than being a man. So I believe that's a big problem with a lot of the actors out there because they get fluid. And next thing.
y'all heard me. And y'all know I didn't already told y'all niggas ain't no coming back. You done heard that come out, and that's when I heard that I said, okay, that's yeah, nigga, ain't no recovery. You know, that's it. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? It's over. You know what I'm saying? So you motherfucker, you better turn into Shaka Zulu, motherfucking Hannibal, all of them motherfuckers in one. If you got to, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? If you motherfucker be picking up earth out the goddamn ground, throwing that shit. Yeah, whatever the fuck you got to do, breaking bones, nigga, with one hit. This is how we got to do in order to, you know, ain't going out. Ain't no way, no motherfucking way. We got to be soldiers to the motherfucking end. You see? And so, yeah, when I heard it, I say, okay, you saying some shit now. You saying some shit. Okay, we don't know if this nigga gonna be living come next week sometime.
You know, once it go fluid, it's gone. You don't have any foundation to pull yourself back from. So maintain your man card, no matter what.
Man, I mean, you know, one of the things you're seeing, you went to a whole different place.
Sorry.
No, I get it. So you see some guys struggling with that. You see Bieber struggling with that. You see some of these guys struggling with that.
They can't get it out of their head. They can't get it out of their head.
Yeah, this nigga, I don't know. You know these niggas, man. They be in Hollywood. They be on some crazy shit. Yeah, he could have came. I don't know what the fuck, where he went shopping. That nigga went, I don't know where the fuck he went shopping, but he don't need to go back. I tell you that. That nigga look like he went to the Salvation Army, man. That motherfucker went shopping at the Salvation Army. The motherfucking sweater look like it go on Shaq. Yeah, that motherfucker look like it's about he look like he got on a 4X and shit. What the fuck? This nigga got on a 4X. Look like he got on goddamn what's that motherfucker? Indiana Jones. This motherfucker got on, yeah, he got on Indiana Jones hat. This motherfucker got on yeah, he got on Shaq sweater. And I don't know what he got, a little hoodie on up under that, little one of them little thin ass hoodie. Yeah, this nigga, man. How you gonna go and you live on, you gonna be all over the world and shit. And you gonna put some shit like that, you come out better, nigga. Just going, you know, stop at the store, nigga, and get you a white tee, nigga, or something, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get you a t-shirt, nigga. Going on there, nigga. Get your hair cut, get your little t-shirt, nigga. At least look clean, nigga. Don't go up there looking like you homeless. This nigga look like he ain't been put out the house and nigga had to go down to the goddamn good, you know, got him a good fella box. You know, motherfucker didn't put on, got him a 4X and know he a extra small. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking old dusty ass hat on his motherfucking head, looking like Freddy Krueger or something. Nigga, come on, dog. But nevertheless, we know Terrence Howard is one of them. You know, you know what he is. He's a crackpot too, nigga. But this is some real shit that he's saying, and I would hope that the nigga believe it. You know what I'm saying? I would hope the nigga would believe it. I ain't gonna say he don't believe it. I believe. You know, just because, you know, the nigga he need to shop somewhere else. That's all it is to it. Go shopping somewhere else. Put you some, nigga, get you some type of designer, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So when people look at you, they'll take, because Kyler used to talk to us about that. Your presentation, nigga, is everything. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers see you looking crazy and shit, they might not want to accept the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So you had to come, you know, you got to be prepared. And one of these young niggas in the street see this nigga, they be gonna be like, this nigga lying like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna finish listening to it.
The things that they did, no matter how they did it, whether they were drunk or high or whatever, you gave up your man card. You need therapy. And that's the thing that hurts
you
them.
You need more than therapy, nigga.
on drugs, end up every way to try and get rid of any principles there are. And that's what the business does. And the women that trade their bodies to go and get the role, they get to the point where they have their Oscar, they have their money, but they don't have their dream. They don't have the soul that they started with. So it's like achieving don't mean anything. If I get all the Nobel Prizes from doing all of this, but in the process I have to trade out all of my integrity to do it so that they can stay in place, what benefit is that if I lose my integrity? You got to go in as a principal. And what we were brought in here as men. We produce 1,500 sperm per heartbeat for a reason, because the aggression is necessary.
He's sitting in there talking about, we come in here as men. Both of them motherfuckers on the left and right of him, like looking at him like, motherfucker, we they looking at him, this motherfucker talking about we're men, and they in there motherfucker looking like, motherfucker, we just came from the No Pride parade, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? We just came from the No Pride parade. Speak for yourself. Yeah.
Necessary. You don't trade that in, no matter what.
Did you ever have the opportunity where you got invited and you said no to it?
Hell yeah.
What was the consequences when you said no?
Puffy invited me for weeks, asking me to come and teach him how.
I'm about to end it in a minute.
He wanted me to be his acting coach for a while. Go there and he's sitting around just looking. I'm like, okay, what's the material you want to work on? He's just looking at me. Then next thing you know, okay, hey, will you help me? I want to hear your music. So I come over there and I play the music. And he's sitting there just looking at me, like waiting. Okay. So then my assistant was like,
yeah, this is where I ended. Yeah, because you can go, you got to go somewhere else to get the rest of this shit. You know, because he going to go into, you know, Puffy and, you know, and that's where, but, you know, on that point, you know, where he's saying you're being a man and shit, you know, and yeah, and not giving up your man card. That's, you know, and nobody really explained it like that. And so I want to hear, watch how motherfuckers respond to that. And that's going to be, that's going to tell it all. Watch how you hear other motherfuckers in the industry respond to that. You see, and a lot of them rapper niggas, you understand, they ass too. It's exposed. It's time to expose this shit, man. It is more than past the time to expose this shit. This Greco-Roman shit that's been going on in Hollywood and all these hard rock niggas that out here rapping all this drill kill, and they, you understand, they in there with the Greco-Roman, all you niggas out there with the Greek letters and shit. I'm sorry to tell you that. You know, ain't no other way other than but to say it like it is. You know, and that's what motherfuckers, a part of their oath is to accept Greco-Roman culture. You see, and so behind the scenes, a lot of these niggas, the rappers and the entertainers and the actors and actresses and all of them, they all, and this shit been going on since day one. This shit been going on behind the scenes since day one. Since we didn't come in contact with these Neanderthalic motherfuckers, they are backwards. They got a cave mentality, and now many of these niggas represent in even more so. Do you understand? They didn't become the face of the Neanderthalic lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying? And you root for these niggas, and I don't play none of their music. I don't want to hear nothing that come from them. But I did want to play this much so niggas could understand that. You know, they understand that I ain't gonna be I can't even be in the room. You understand what I'm saying? We got to go. It ain't about we're not gonna be in here with no sickness like that. They're just like, motherfuckers say they're just like a motherfucker. It's during the pandemic and motherfucker cough. I'm out of here. Let me get the fuck on. You understand? I treat it just like that. Motherfuckers in there get the cough and bitch, I'm out of here. I ain't got time for this. You know, let's move on. It's a sickness in here, you know, and that's how I treat it. And so I'm gonna watch to see how these niggas respond to this. This is a purge. This is a reckoning that is happening today. And we need to have more people come out and expose this shit and say what the fuck it is, you know, and put the spotlight on all these motherfuckers. Put the spotlight on them, because the thing is this, and I'm gonna tell you, you'll see me teach some Egypt, you'll see me teach some street. You'll hear me teach the history, you're gonna hear me teach some street. You understand what I'm saying? Because you could be so book smart till you can't reach the public. And you know, and I done seen a whole lot of organizations, and you go in there, and at the end of the day, it'll be nothing but old motherfuckers in there, because ain't no, you can go into church and all these motherfuckers organizations that's out here today, and you go in there and damn near everybody in there on Social Security. You get the whole goddamn congregation, the whole membership is on goddamn Social Security. You understand what I'm saying? And so we trying to reach the youth. And so if you cannot reach the youth, then you're headed to extinction. And so the general has always been one where I teach the culture, I teach the politics of Black power, but I also reach my hand down on them corners and drag them niggas up and spit something in their ear to wake their ass up. The seed might not sprout that very moment, but there'll be a time that'll come in one of them niggas' lives when they'll be in a particular situation that will cause that goddamn seed to sprout right then and there. They'll be like, damn, it'll be like deja vu, where they say, and I'll be spitting that knowledge in their head, and they say, God damn it, said he told me that shit a couple years back, but I didn't know until now. You understand? But it'll resonate at some goddamn point in time. And so, you know, I always want to reach. And so, because nobody is telling our young brothers and sisters what the fuck this is, and that they thinking they about to go in there and rap and make $1 million, and you got all these sick motherfucking ghouls and goblins and shit up in there stealing souls and stealing, you know, the talents of our people, sucking the goddamn life out of them. Remind me of that goddamn movie, that cartoon. It wasn't a cartoon, it was a Muppet, The Dark Crystal. If y'all ever remember that, The Dark Crystal, and they was in there sucking the essence out all the living beings on the planet and shit. And they'll strap them up in a goddamn machine, and the machine will come on, and the lights and shit will be sucking, and you can see they start to lose weight, and the goddamn cheeks start sinking in, and their eyes, and they begin, you understand? Yeah, them motherfuckers, yeah, that's classic, that goddamn Dark Crystal. That's what they doing to them niggas. Then when they come out, you see what happened to Jamie Foxx. They didn't suck this goddamn, they didn't all his essence. They got on that nigga. Yeah, they got him straight. So family, we want you to stay, you know, we gonna be black tomorrow. We had a strong night. I want y'all to get on over there, get that OMEC. I'm gonna have some more, got a couple of powerful live streams coming up. And I'm gonna have it for you tomorrow. And goddamn it, be in the house, because you ain't gonna get it nowhere other than the general. They ain't doing that. These is AI niggas. Do you know that? Today, everything is like watered down. Ain't shit like it used to be. I'm just being real. We so watered down, and I ain't gonna say we. The world so fucking watered down now. Everything is AI. Nigga don't even. They gonna, by the time y'all niggas realize it, they're gonna been to move all the original photos off the internet. They're gonna move all the original photos off the internet, and everything on that motherfucker gonna be AI. You won't even have the ability to reach out there and see some original photos of a lot of what, you know, the monuments and shit, everything. They're gonna rewrite history right in front of your eye. They're gonna remove the originals, and everything is gonna be a AI printed goddamn photo. So y'all better wake up. Arm yourself with knowledge. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Get a video a thumbs up, share it with your family and friend. If you're on General SETI, go over to Sarasun SETI and subscribe, because we run these horses side by side, but there is clearly different videos clearly on both the channels, and you got to go to the other one to get that particular video. So check me out, family. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.